Hello everybody.
Hello.
I was going to say morning everybody, but when you get this
It's going to be the evening.
won't be morning anymore.
It's morning.
Oh my goodness. Winter Wonderland. Winter Wonderland. So we're not to be deterred. And before you say it, lots of you say, stay safe. We need your mute. We are. We don't take any silly risks when we're up here. We've actually parked down in Grasmere in the main car park today, right next to the main road. So nice, easy exit at the end of the day. I'm looking very beardy. I'm sorry about that. Looking a bit dishevelled. It's
the
glorious.
worst that will happen if we can't get out to the Grasmere car park is there's lots of lovely places in Grasmere to stay. So
We just curl up in a pub somewhere. So we are tackling Helm, Crag, Gibson, Knott, and Calf Crag. I think
about right.
These are three I did with my dad many years ago. We thought Jay had done them. He has not. So the old ice spikes, the cleats are on, and yes, onwards and upwards.
The snows, they melt the soonest when the winds begin to sing. The corn it ripens fastest when the frosts are settling in. And when a woman tells me that my face she'll soon forget, before we part away to crown, she's fain to follow it yet.
Right, one down, Helm Crag. 2 to go today. It's not a whiteout.
Although it's pretty white on that.
It's pretty white on the screen. You can see crags in the background. I mean,
It's a well-wadden path. Well-wadden? Well-trodden?
it's a well-wadden path,
well-trodden
everybody.
path.
Well-wadden, yeah. The thing is, I mean, you might look at this, you who's watching, and think, this is insane, the guys are mental. The thing is, it's actually not that different to being up here in the rain and the thick fog, which we've done hundreds and hundreds of times. It's just a little bit slippery underfoot. Although actually, with the cleats on, it's actually a little less slippery than it might be if it were in the mud, actually. And it's not really very cold. We're absolutely sweltering. Just had to delayer.
After the climb, we've been very warm. I'm sure when we walk on the flat for a little while, we might cool down a little bit.
Right, so
Onwards.
on to Gibson Knott. No drone footage today.
There's no point.
Some other mental people. Yeah, no drone footage today for obvious reasons. It's just not worth it, and carrying the extra weight when, frankly, could probably do with being a little steadier on my feet. So you'll have to suffer some shaky camera work from Jay and I instead.
It's surely not a harder thing to melt a woman's scorn.
Beard getting slightly icier by the mile. We're on Gibson Knott.
Quite quick, actually, to get here.
Pretty quick. Got to keep your eyes on your feet now. That's the only thing. Calf Crag to come. Whitley 360, everybody.
Sorry.
Quickly before the phone. There we go. Well, I'm just going to do it quickly because there is literally nothing to see. There's Jay. Right,
We can
too
see
wet.
where we're heading.
Going to put the phone away.
Over that way.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
okay. Look, you can. Yes, that's where we're heading. It's too wet. Right.
The winds begin to sing.
So, sometimes,
Discretion is the better part of
yeah, those are the words I was looking for. We said we don't take unnecessary risks. We bagged 2. and we've turned back. Calf Crag, little bit dicey up there, full on white out. Snow heavy enough to not be able to see the paths anymore. So we decided, sensible, we followed our own tracks back, and we're down. We're not quite at the valley floor. It's been a little too cold, to be honest, to actually get the old camera out most of the time. So presents us with a slight problem, because it means Calf Crag's absolutely miles away. We'd already done 4 miles by the time we turned back.
All a bit of a faff, really.
Because to get to it, we've pretty much got to do this walk again, and we're not certain we're going to get it done this trip, because if it carries on snowing like this, we're a little bit concerned that some of the other routes we were planning on doing, we may just not be able to get the car to the start. So that is it's what happens when you come to the Lake District in December, isn't it? I mean, some of you are probably going...
And we said yesterday we timed it perfectly the previous 2 holidays to not have enough snow to ruin our holiday.
This
It's
could
not
be...
ruined.
Yes, it's still lovely.
Look at that! Gorgeous.
It is.
Absolutely beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful, but it's an absolute pain in the arse. Let's not be... let's not beat around the snowy bush. Yes. So there you go. So that's Helm, Crag, Gibson, Knott. Hang on, what was that? So hang on, we've got how many? 3 more to go. Oh God! If we have to come back,
If we have to come back, that'll be fun. It'll be.
Yeah, but it's feels like the world does not want us to finish these Wainwrights.
Feels like that sometimes.
Right, anyway, we're going to go get down to Grasmere and get ourselves a cup of coffee. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes. Mulled wine.
You who roam, may safe paths guide you from your home to the can-crowned mountains, to the spray-soaked sand, to the field-fringed hillside, as you walk this land.
Funny old thing life, isn't it? So we went and had a piece of cake.
It was very nice.
Piece of cake and a cup of coffee, and checked the weather again, and discovered that the snow, the warning had been upgraded to an amber weather warning, basically.
Which was a little bit too
look at this against the.
Useful. The amber weather warning being changed basically as the snow was getting heavier, so you couldn't really plan ahead to not get in the car and not go for a walk.
So we've abandoned our car. We've abandoned our car in Grasmere, and we're walking back to Windermere, which is 8 miles, everybody. So we've done 8 miles already, and we're now going to do another 8 miles. Our fitness is not in question. I mean, my spirit, my spirit and my sanity is perhaps slightly in question at the moment. The traffic is moving, but very, very slowly, and there's crashes every few seconds at the moment, according to the traffic reports from up the road. And we just thought, getting in the car, we could potentially sit in the car for hours and end up with a damaged car at the end of it. So we paid
all our layers on, all our food in our backpack.
Paid for the car park. By God, we're going to have earned dinner by the time we get in, though. Well, no doubt we'll update this with a final kind of we arrived, and there is some lightning going on up there in the.
You saw it too.
I did. That wasn't just you, Jay. I literally did just see that.
Thunder snow. Cool.
Thunder snow. Great. Well, this is a new Ninebarrow experience, isn't it? Thunder snow. I mean, that sounds like a sixth album title if ever I've heard one. Oh God.
You who amble, you who drift, may your views be clear and your storms pass swift over heath and moorland, forested track, climbing stile and hedgerow, fair wind at your back.
I mean, it's always nice to be smug about a decision you've made. I mean, we agonised over abandoning the car for some time,
But we've walked past about 100 cars.
These cars aren't parked, they're waiting to drive, and they have been stationary for a good 15 or 20 minutes now.
Yes.
And this snow is not getting any lighter and isn't going to get lighter for quite some time. In fact, it's going to snow until about 4 in the morning. So we've got 2.5 hours to go to get back to Windermere.
We might stop off in Ambleside.
Or for a cheeky little bit of tapas, but you know, you can do that when you're not stuck in your car on the A591. That sounds like a perfect opportunity for cheeky tapas. Yes, smug, quite smug, but not so smug, because we are having to walk 2.5 hours back to our dig. So you know, everything's relative, isn't it? But there you go.
You scramble, you stroll at the outdoors in to feed your soul with a glint of winter and the promise of spring. Bright swallows in summer and the autumn rain.
Made it.
Just.
That was quite an adventure.
I think maybe for the first time ever, I might be slightly lost for words. 8 miles
At the top.
and then eight and a bit miles back.
Plus the cars we pushed up the hills. We did feel pretty bad for the people that were stuck.
There were a few people. I mean, oh my goodness, did we make the right decision? I mean, just absolutely carnage. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, some of those people have been stuck on the A591. Bearing in mind, it is what time is it now? It's 7:15.
Oh my God.
It's 7:15. Some of those guys have been stuck on the A591 since 10 a.m.
We did help some of them up the hill. It did feel slightly futile, just pushing them.
You feel really bad.
Down,
you feel really bad walking past everyone, but I mean, my hamstrings are destroyed. I am broken pushing these cars. We relented because Dad had just told his 3 kids to get out of the car and push the car up the hill, and one of them was quite small, so we did help that, but that was it. Like, my body at that point was like, I am broken, please stop abusing. Oh god.
Anyway.
So there you go, we're knackered, and we haven't had dinner yet, so.
And I don't think there's going to be any more walking.
I thought you were going to say there wasn't going to be dinner. What? What? No, there is definitely it's going to be dinner.
But there'll be no more walking tomorrow.
No.
I think we're going to have to.
I don't think we're going to be able to get the car tomorrow because the roads are, unless the local council does something Remaculous.
Remaculous?
Literally, oh god. Okay, should we just video over? Remaculous. Video over. Okay, well, if we do any more walking, we'll certainly let you know about it. But I think one thing's for certain, this is not going to be our final Wainwright trip because there's no way we can do them in the time that we've got left now because we've got 4 left.
We've got 4 left.
4 left. One of which is at the end of a really long walk.
3 left.
3 left?
Yeah.
3 left.
Great Gable, Knott, and the other one we didn't.
And the one we didn't do today, which is at the end of a really long walk. So, well, never mind. We just come back. We just have to come back again.
When it's not so snowy.
When it's not so snowy. I mean, snow, December, latest shit. Who would have predicted? Anyway, goodbye.